Now, the weather is finally heating up, and that means grass, especially if it's overgrown, can quickly become a fire hazard.
The city of Pasco says they're focusing on these complaints. Tonight, our Madeleine Hagen tells us what they'll be looking out for.
On average, Pasco Code Enforcement gets 2,600 calls a year.
Everybody wants to live in a clean city that's well ordered, so the need is there.
It's scenes like this that code enforcement officers are focusing on as the temperatures rise. Their concern, tall, dying grass is a fire hazard.
Those are cases that happen every single year that our fire department has to respond to those. Our police department then has to enforce those laws. So again, we try to mitigate that before that ever happens.
They're also looking out for vacant or abandoned properties with grass over 12 inches.
If somebody throws a cigarette or lights something up, it becomes on fire. It can go to an adjacent neighbors, and before you know it, you can have a really big problem.
Gonzalez says code enforcement's goal is education and preventing people from letting their lawns get out of hand.
First thing we do is we listen, then we learn, and then we legislate and figure out what to do.
He says oftentimes their officers find the person was unable to do the yard work.
We go there and it's an elderly person that doesn't have the means or the physicalities to mow their lawn, so we're able to connect them to services.
Gonzalez also encourages people to reach out to their neighbors if they notice their grass is overgrown.
Look out for your neighbor. Make sure you know what's going on with their situation before you call us, and then when we need to inject ourselves into the equation, we're more than happy to do that with our investigative team and then hopefully come up with a solution.
For Cap KVU Local News, I'm Madeleine Hagen.
App for any questions you may have related to code enforcement.